Today is World Day of Social Justice and is observed on February the 20th every year. The main objective of celebrating this day is to raise a voice against social justice and bring the various communities internationally together to eliminate poverty, gender and physical discrimination, illiteracy, religious discrimination, to make a socially integrated society, to raise a voice against social injustice and to remove barriers regarding gender, age, race, ethnicity, religion, culture, or disability. This year's commemoration supports efforts by the international community to seek solutions to achieve sustainable development, poverty eradication, the promotion of full employment and decent work, universal social protection, gender equality and access to social well-being and justice for all. The theme for this year is a call for social justice in the digital economy. And the founder in Volve Africa, Ibrahim Owolabi, joins me on the news now to discuss this. Thank you for joining us on TVC News.
Thank you for having me.
So first of all, how do we use this year's theme, that is a call for social justice in the digital economy, to highlight the most important issues in social justice in recent times?
Thank you so much. The message of this year's Social Justice Day, it's a very strong reminder for Nigeria and the Nigerian government that there is need to uphold the principles of human rights, which of course is being violated every single day by the dawn of the new day in Nigeria. The government needs to know that there is a need for them to protect people's rights, and a good example is the concluded or the supposedly human rights protest that was supposed to hold in Lagos for the NSAS protest. The protesters were abused, they were violated. They were young Nigerians passionate about the country. They want to build a better country. I mean, they want to stay in Nigeria, build Nigeria, and defend Nigeria. But the government said no. Their human rights on that ground was violated. Issues of gender equality, reduced inequalities. You see, social justice is for a few Nigeria, those with economy and political power. So consequently, there is no social justice in Nigeria. If we can begin from there, it is far from reality.
So it's not just the concern about the right to assemble, to protest, the right to expression, that is being limited. At least in today's bulletins, we've heard about a princess all the way in UAE who is being held against her will, and about a middle-aged man in Nigeria also who is being held against his will. Let's also lay that side by side with Nigerians below the breadline who are daily being kidnapped in the northeast and the northwestern part of the country. What are the underlying socioeconomic issues that are contributing to these limitations in social freedoms in Nigeria and in other parts of the world? And how can they be addressed?
Okay, picking it from Nigeria, because I understand, I lived in Nigeria for about 26 years of my life before I moved to the United States, and I can tell you that poverty is real. The underlying basis for things like that is poverty. People will be engaged because they do not have money to live their life, to get what they need. And someone somewhere would say, do this for me, do that for me. And then very strongly, the government is still not taking care of the people. You say the Fulani herdsmen issue. These are things that should be discussed, that should be rights of some people are being violated to protect another class of people. The underlying issues for me primarily here is that the government every day fails. And it is what it is. We have to say the truth. The Nigeria government fails to do what it needs to do. Nigeria is a very rich nation. Countries that are not up to Nigeria in terms of per capita income, in terms of natural resources, in terms of population prosperity, are doing far better than the country Nigeria. So what is the problem? Leadership. Leadership has been has been a setback for Nigeria. We've been fortunate in some places, like Lagos at the point. Lagos has been fortunate to have progressive leaders, but some parts of the country are really backward. I mean, so leadership is the problem. Shared poverty. Poverty is real. I mean, I have family living in Nigeria. I talk to my friends in Nigeria, and I see the way people when you tell me some of those stories, I say, no, the economy is down. People are not being empowered. So when the environment like that is created, human right becomes nothing. People are kidnapped because they need to survive. Some people would organize, so many things boil down to leadership. So the UAE issue, that's another issue where, I mean, dictators try to thrive in the middle of trying to break down people's will and not recognizing that they have rights. Leadership is everything.
Indeed, these issues call for sober reflection. We thank you, Ibrahim Owolabi, for your contribution on TVC News.
Thank you for having me.